Good afternoon, parents, classmates, and teacher, and professor. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this video today. My name is Carolina Stern first, and today we're talking about cerebral palsy. Uh, Cerebral palsy is a group of permanent movement disorders that appear in early childhood. Signs and symptoms vary among people and over time. Often symptoms include poor coordination, stiff muscle, weak muscles, and tremble. There are many may be problems with sensation, vision, hearing, slowing, and speaking. Sometimes the child have some of these problems. Characteristics of cerebral palsy. The symptoms of cerebral palsy vary person to person. A person with severe cerebral palsy may need to use special equipment to be able to walk, or may not be able to walk. Another, like mild cerebral palsy, on the other hand, may walk a little, and the other may can't walk. It's the same with the hands. Can move the hands or no can move the hands. Indicator of cerebral palsy. Children with cerebral palsy have problems with movement and posture. Maybe also have related conditions with intellectual disability, seizure, problem with vision, hearing, or speech. Change the spine like scoliosis or joint problems. Type of cerebral palsy. Doctor classifies cerebral palsy according to the main type of movement disorder include. We have the type like spastic cerebral palsy, ataxic cerebral palsy, disconnected cerebral palsy, mixed cerebral palsy, quadriplegia, dysplasia, hemiplegia, or monoplegia. It's a lot of type of cerebral palsy. Indicator of cerebral palsy. Children with cerebral palsy have problems with the movement and posture. Maybe also have related conditions such as intellectual disability, seizure, problem with vision, hearing, or speech. Change in the spine such as scoliosis, or joint problems such as Early signs of cerebral palsy. The signs of cerebral palsy vary greatly because there are many times and levels of disability. The main sign that the child might have cerebral palsy is delay reaching motor or movement milestone, like rollover, sitting, standing, or walking. Continuation of early signs. In babies younger than 6 months of age, his head loud when you pick it up while he's lying on his back. She felt stiff. He feels fluffy. When held candle on your arm, he seems to overstand on his back and neck, constantly acting of is pushing away from you. When you pick it up, his legs get stiff and they cross like a scissors. Early signs continuation. In babies older than 6 months of age, she doesn't roll over in either direction. She cannot bring her hands together. She has difficulty bringing her hands to her mouth. He reaches out with only one hand while keeping the other fisted. In babies older than 10 months of age, he crouches in loped manner, pushing off with one hand or leg, drawing the opposite hand of leg. He scops around on his butt on hop knees but doesn't know crawl or fall. Diagnosis. How can diagnose cerebral palsy? Diagnosing cerebral palsy can take several steps, like Developmental motoring can also called supervised, means tracking a child grow and development over time. If any concern about the child development are raised during monitoring, there a development screening test should be given as soon as possible. Development screening. During development screening, a short test is given to see a child has a specific development delay, such as motor or movement delay. Development and medical evaluation. The goal of development evaluation is to diagnose the specific type of disorder that affect a child. Treatment and intervention services of cerebral palsy. There are no cure to cerebral palsy, but treatment can improve the life of those who have the condition. It is important to begin a treatment program as early as possible. After a cerebral palsy diagnosis is made, a team of health professionals work with the child and family to develop a plan to help the child reach his or her full potential. Common treatment include medicine, surgery, breath, physical, occupational, and speech therapy. The health professional specialist can make a good diagnosis. It is so important for the child. Now we're talking about teaching method. It is recommended to put children with cerebral palsy in a regular school in classroom unless physical disability or mental development make it possible. Just as every child with a learning disability require their own individualized education program. Every cerebral palsy student will have their own needs and goals to meet. Now, as a teacher, we can do some common accommodation for children with disabilities, like include allowing an additional time to finish assignment, providing adaptive tools, making sure the classroom is wheelchair accessible. We need to know if we have enough space in our classroom that the child with cerebral palsy use wheelchair can move around the classroom. Adjusting the forming the task and assignment. Example, taking a writing test verbally. Taking advantage of alternative communication like iPads, speech generation device, etc. Having an ID for physical assistance or writing and reading support. Conclusion. As a teacher, you must know a couple things about cerebral palsy. Every case of cerebral palsy is unique. Because every case of cerebral palsy is unique, it is crucial to take individualization approach and cater that student specific need. Second, the American with Disabilities Act, ADA, prohibits discrimination on the basis of disability in employment, states and local government, public accommodation, commercial facilities, transportation, and telecommunication. No discrimination. It is essential to create an environment that permits success in the classroom for everyone. It's essential we have a classroom with good atmosphere, that children can have the feel free to participate in the classroom. Communication with the family is essential too. Ensuring the success of the student with cerebral palsy in a mainstream school is a collaboration between effort, parents, teacher, administration, and students. Children with cerebral palsy want to be included. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I learned a lot about cerebral palsy. Thank you. Bye.